Get Rich Slow with John Wolf. Hey, today I'm going to tell you the 4 questions that determine if you're going to get a home loan and what it's going to look like. Don't worry if you love paperwork, there'll be plenty of paperwork later. But first, smash that like button, subscribe, and ask a comment at the end of this video. I really want to know what you're thinking. So here are the 4 questions. It's property, income, assets, and credit. And by property, as a lender, I'm not the real estate agent, all I really need to know is what state is it in and what kind of property is it? I mean, is it a normal home in a neighborhood? Is it a condo? Is it a manufactured home? And is it in, air quotes, livable condition? Now, that's all I need to know on the property side. I don't need to know more detail. And I guess maybe the amount of the property you're looking for. Income is the next question. And by that, I need to know what kind of job do you do? Are you hourly, commission, self-employed, and how much you make? And maybe what are the averages over the last 2 years? So the income amount is not going to change the pricing of your home loan. It's not allowed to, but it might change, it does change the maximum pre-approval amount or the maximum loan amount you can do. Assets is the third question. And assets is kind of asking about several things at the same time. I'm both asking you how much money, how much cash do you have in totality, because sometimes I get a better approval, or it's easier to do the paperwork, or the paperwork's even allowed because you have $10,000 off to the side that we're not using. And also, how much money do you have available for the transaction? How much money do you have available to put down? How much money do you have available for the closing costs? So that's the assets question. And by the way, putting more than 5% down is overrated in most cases, but we'll talk about that in another video. Check the P in PMI is for privilege. Anyways, the last one is credit. And I mean a little bit more than like what's your score, and I don't really expect you to know what your score is right now, at least not knowing what your score is with the type of score that we use for home ownership, which is not the same score as you get on your credit card. But it's sort of like, do you think you have good credit? Okay. Do you think your challenges? Okay. What are those challenges? Those will matter a lot. And then the last one kind of ties credit to income, and it's the other part of the credit question, which is sort of after we pull your credit, what is your debt to income ratio? And that's it. That's really all the information I need to know for the most part to get your home loan done. Now, there are complicated situations, which we'll have to talk more about. And there is also, like I said, lots of paperwork, because after those questions are answered, the entire rest of the loan process is really just verifying that all of those things that we talked about up front are true. And that's why after a 5-10 minute conversation and just doing a little bit of math and then seeing your actual credit pull, a lot of people, I can pre-qualify them in 10, 15, 20 minutes. Now again, there are more complicated situations. But anyways, if you wanna have an idea about a price quote for refinance, or you wanna see how much you can get pre-approved for, please give me a call. And again, back to the PMI and a little bit about rates, lenders can vary a lot, and your purchasing power, if you're doing a conventional, is actually gonna be far more connected to the mortgage insurance number than anything else. And that's one place that Caliber really slams the competition. Anyways, I'm a loan officer in Oregon and Washington, so if you need help there, want to support me and my family, please reach out for that reason. And if you just love my videos, smash that like button, subscribe. Have an awesome day. Bye.